Hi, welcome to the Auroville Files. Today we have a confession statement from the Auroville Council and the Working Committee that Aurovillians are involved in chit fund scams and lending for money interest, thus amassing wealth through undue enrichment. On Auronet recently, in India, on one side we are creating a big noise about Sushant Singh Rajput taking his life due to nepotism and demanding for a CBI probe, and also exposing the laxity of the government in filing the FIR. Bringing your attention back to Auroville. Post us demanding for a probe on the suicide, the Working Committee stated that the cause of the suicide is not due to chit fund, money lending and other activities, which every Aurovillian knew at that time itself is a lie. And now it proves to be true by their own statements. The following questions arise in anyone's mind are as follows. Why should this suicide not be probed by CBI and Enforcement Directorate? Is it not due to the lawlessness in the Auroville township? This family thought of getting into such shady deals because they were emboldened by the statements of no law in Auroville. Auroville administration is trying to hide their autonomy so dearly that it has done everything in its capacity to derail every police investigation for 35 years. And this is why they do not want crimes to be reported to central investigative agencies. A fundamental question remains unanswered as to why should a father kill two children and his wife by poisoning, and what drove them to do so? Did they ask help from Auroville, which is supposed to take care of all the residents? Was it denied? What really pushed them to the edge? Everyone knows psychological manipulations, hubris, and human rights violations of everyone in Auroville have gone unanswered in the name of spirituality for a long time. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And the truth is never hidden, and history cannot be erased in today's day. This should be eye-revealing enough for the viewers as to how public money, donations from UNESCO, state and central government are utilized in Auroville. By investing into chit funds, mutual funds, shares, debentures, and even a long-standing foreigner in the Working Committee is also alleged to have invested crores of donation money and went into losses. Not only permission was not taken from the governing board or the Government of India for doing so, but also permission from the Resident Assembly was not sought. Due to our efforts, the CAG auditors have questioned such an anomaly, which is contrary to the Auroville Foundation Act and also the Charter of Auroville, as approved by the Parliament of India enacted in 1984. If the Auroville administration members themselves are the ones who are indulging in illegal activities, what do they expect others to do? Practice what you preach. Is this the way they are planning to realize Sri Aurobindo and the Mother's vision of Auroville, becoming an instrument for making Mother India the spiritual leader of the world? This nexus of operations can only be investigated by a joint task force of CBI, Enforcement Directorate, Income Tax and NIA together. And it has to be an unbiased investigation. Thank you, everyone. I didn't make too many graphics today because there is a lot to speak. And I think it's better that we should have a monologue without documents. I think we've shared enough documents so far. We are not fighting to create war. We are fighting to create something different. We are fighting to create Auroville. Many may question my sincerity and my dedication, and as to why I'm driven to go so far. That is because I have seen the goodness of Auroville, and I know that only Auroville can be an instrument for making Mother India the spiritual leader of the world. And I think it is time that everybody, whether foreigner, Indian, Tamil, anybody who is apolitical, without vested interest. I know the numbers are very few. I know the numbers are extremely few. But there will be some. Join hands if you really wish something for Mother India and the vision of Mother India to be fulfilled. Stay tuned to the Auroville Files. Subscribe to theaurovillefiles.com. This is all for today. Bye.